Big trade news just coming across the wires. Two teams hoping to strengthen their individual situations.
Tried leaving where I come from, but always gonna go back. I tried sipping on the, but it's always gonna be. There's things I can't change, like how I was raised. The Bible in my blood and the Bama in my veins. Ain't a pink bouquet in the flower store. I'm okay if I'm a little more dandelion. Born with free, riding on the breeze on a summer night. Tucked back in the weeds, guess that's just me. In a bed of red roses, I'm the one growing up on the wilder side. So if you're tired of thorns, I'm a little more dandelion. No stranger to a dirt road or a country muddy riverbank. If you're picking me, you ought to know I wasn't made for a fancy crystal vase, a mason jar, and old blue jeans. From my roots to my boots, I'll always be a dandelion. Born with free, riding on the breeze on a summer night. Tucked back in the weeds, guess that's just me. In a bed of red roses, I'm the one growing up on the wilder side. So if you're tired of thorns, I'm a little more dandelion. Whoa, dandelion. Been a little overlooked all my life, but if you know where to.
It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Miami Dolphins. Ball is teed up. Zane Gonzalez to do the honors. And we're underway at Hard Rock. It's Bashard Smith now with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Off play action, it's Mahomes. And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. They get it back for second down.
Second and 10 at the
First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me that's always the start of a new battle, and the defense wins round one in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable third down after lack of execution on first.
Not the way you want to start your game, but the pick was dropped, so the opening drive continuing now with second down. Tried to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time. Proper decision-making from a cool, collected offense. Oh, that one didn't have any of it.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Mahomes. This is caught downfield by Rice. This is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. A big gain there for Kansas City. 34 yards. Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. 1st and 10 from the 45. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, an inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Working on second down. Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Sketchy stuff now. You run a jailbreak screen to not throw it there.
Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. Walker on first down. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Sometimes just feel like in the background that every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Back to throw Mahomes. Chased out to his right.
Let's go.
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive.
Let's go.
And the Dolphins are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. The play fake now. Willis to throw. Headed out right. Now he takes it. And he slides down. We'll see what the business is with this penalty flag. This could be coming back. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Here's Willis to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. Yeah, he's going to be run out of bounds. A nice game, but this is why you don't want to be playing for behind the sticks, right? It is still 2nd down coming up.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Alohi Gilman up from the secondary for that tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
The Chiefs adding a man to their secondary for this third down. To throw, here's Willis. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be taken down well short of the marker. Give him, looks like just about 3 on that completion. That brings up 4th down. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
At their own 45-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. To the air, Mahomes. Forced out to his right. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
This is Walker on 2nd. And that's good for a few. And it brings up 3rd down. Showing some patience in their ground game early here, Brock. Continuing to feed their guy despite the lack of results so far.
I know this will sound kind of silly, but you've got to run the ball to run the ball. And what I mean by that, there's no way to get this run game going is unless you continue to give him the rock to try to warm it up.
Extra DB out there for the Fins. 3rd down. Here's Mahomes now. It is almost picked off. He had the interception, but he couldn't hang on. He will, though, still bring up 4th down.
Quarterback with his renounce, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Brings it in at the 12. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. They'll start this drive with Achane. Now this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. The Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Now Willis looking to throw on 2nd down. Complete right side to Washington. And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch. And hit got there quickly. So through 1, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They have 3rd down and 8. Throwing is Willis. Has a man downfield. This is Washington. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him in the field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. 45 yards. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. He's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Willis to throw it.
33-yard line.
Well, that hit arrived just in the nick of time. It's enough to break up the catch and bring up 3rd down.
Incomplete.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But if that defense was flying around and making the play. Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they're on the board.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Perimeter. It's Rice. And he's going to be brought down before he can really do anything after that catch. So give him what looks like about 7.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
We motion the tight end over. On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Play action, Mahomes. Buying some time right. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Juju Brents with a pick. And this is going to be a pick 6. He is in for the Miami touchdown. Zane Gonzalez on for the point after try. Send right down the middle and good. That makes this a 10-point game. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. They take the handoff. Now Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. Completes this one to Gray. He turns the shallow catch into something more. Give him 8 yards. That sets up 2nd and short.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it could be super complex.
Yeah.
You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from it. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
He's brought down. Play goes for, it looks like about 11 yards. And that's going to give the Chiefs a first down.
Gain of 11 on the play. First down, Kansas City.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket quick. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. He gets it forward a little to his 46. It was Tyrell Dodson with the tackle. It'll be 2nd and 7 on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Hard Rock Stadium after this. Second down now, 7 to go. Putting a receiver in motion. Second down, Mahomes. And this is incomplete. Had it for a second, but the hit broke up the catch, and now it's third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Here's Mahomes. Pass taken in by the rookie out of Cincinnati. Toward the sideline, and out of bounds he goes. Play gains about 12, and that earns Kansas City the first down.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
And he put everything he's got behind it. And there it is. Touchdown, Kansas City. Xavier Worthy, the second score that he has brought in this season. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they trail by 3.
Chiefs 7. Harrison Butker in a kickoff for Kansas City.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
On the return, the Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's Willis. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flags. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe, maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Some yardage lost and first down lost too with that grounding flag. This is second and long. Willis looking to throw. He slides to a sock after a great run, but still not quite enough for that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
Come on, come on. Hey! Drop 50, drop 50. Warriors 17. 19 strikes, not 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Willis now. Catch made right side by Bell. We got the football caught, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, fourth down.
A 4-yard gain.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll punch it away again. Bradley Pinion headed back out. Smith back to receive it. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Use my one choice.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Willis. He connects downfield. And they deliver on that fourth down. How about a gain of 27? Well, we all know teams are embracing this more and more, Brock, but boy, from your own side, on a play like that, you would better convert.
If your offense doesn't cash that check, it's your defense who's got to pay the bill. But they get it done, and kudos to them.
Can't run the ball at all.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
On second down, Willis hits Bell on the slant. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It just felt like a composure play. Quarterback was calm. Receiver did his job securing the ball. And because of it, those chains are moving.
From the red zone on first. Near the goal line. And this is down all the way to the 3. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just trying to field goal right now. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
To throw, here's Willis. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Seconds left, but the field goal team is not out there. They want 6 before the half. Timeout comes in here. Still just a couple of seconds left in this half. Two seconds left, but the field goal team is not out there. They want 6 before the half. It's a designed run for Willis. Running for the pylon and in. Touchdown Dolphins. Malik Willis. That's his 2nd of the year. Gonzalez now for the extra point. And this is up and good. So they add 7 more to their lead on the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Harrison
Butker on now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Second half begins with a run by A-Chain. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 26-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Willis to the air. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Talk about an impact play from the Dolphins. 37 yards.
First down.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Here's A-Chain up the middle. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. Has him on the quick hitter. Stop is made after a gain of about 7. That's going to be enough for the first.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Looks like a design run here for Willis. And he cuts it back right. Oh, he goes over the top of all of them. Touchdown, Miami. Malik Willis. His second of this game, matching his total from last week.
Good running ball, man.
Gonzalez now for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And that makes this a 3-possession game.
Chiefs 7. St. Gonzalez to kick off for Miami.
Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. And not a common mistake, but it does happen on occasion as the kick goes out of bounds. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. To the air, Mahomes. Kelsey's got it right side. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Working quickly here.
A gain of 16 yards.
What'd you have to call?
And the first down, Chiefs.
Mahomes. To the outside. Catch made by Worthy. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
At the 35-yard line.
Mahomes throwing here on second. That's cut in the bar.
Quick snap.
Touchdown, Kansas
Hey.
City.
Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City.
All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here, 1st and 10. Play fake. Now Willis to throw. He's hit and taken down. They got him at the 18.
Thought they fixed that contain
That's
glitch,
sack
man.
number 1 for the second rounder.
It's now
You know why so many of these guys
Glitch.
celebrate and have their sack dances, and it goes back to the 80s. It's because so much work goes into it. You don't see it behind the scenes, but they know it, they feel it, and that's the first of his career.
Now Willis looking to throw on second down. Short pass brought in. And a good pick up here. Manages about 9 on that second down completion.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and long for him here. Go left side, and Bell has it. And give him the first down here. Looks to be an even 20 on that play.
We call third downs, money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
Oh, my.
Thrown right, and it's intercepted. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. Has room down the left sideline. And he's going to take this one
What
back. It's
was
a
that?
6-6 and a KC touchdown.
What defense was that?
You get a
Boy, that
pick
was wide
six.
open.
You get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed.
That was wide
Seeing who
open,
ends up
too.
with the best highlight of the game, huh?
You're going to call a pick six and multiple? Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. At the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. Getting in his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Second down carry for Achane. Past midfield, he's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out.
This game is
And the
wild,
Chiefs
dude.
look like they
I
have
don't
it.
even care about winning.
We
this
got a
season.
close
Both
game here,
sides.
late on both sides of the ball. We're getting the same message from the coaches. Any play could be the impact play that decides this one. And in this case, how about that? It's a literal impact as the big hit forces a clutch fumble.
Here's Mahomes now. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of
That's
bounds.
crazy.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Well, Mahomes doesn't like what he sees. He's changing things up. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Looking for Kelsey on the perimeter. This is going to be good for a new set of downs. In the end, about 16 yards on that play. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Now it's Mahomes. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Got 4 on the completion, so still 6 ahead of him on 2nd down. Here's Mahomes. Escapes out to the left. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. All right, so trailing right now. Looking up at the scoreboard, Brock. Can't afford to be too picky, but it did look like getting rid of that football was the right call there.
Yeah, you live to play another day. Now, the key is you've got to take advantage of this day to come.
They'll air it out on third. And that one's not going to be caught. Could have extended the drive, but the defender times it perfectly, breaks it up. That means it's fourth down.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact separated man from ball.
A 53-yard attempt.
It's pushing right, and it's going to miss the mark just on the wrong side of that upright. And they are unable to tie up this contest.
Hey, he's going to need a lot of support from his teammates after that one because he knows it. Everybody knows it. The game may have rested on that try, and that'll be one that's tough not to dwell on.
On first down, they're going to start out with Achane. Across midfield to the 45. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A clutch moment for a massive play. 38 yards. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Now stick with Achane. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Throwing is Willis. Has it at the 7. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They go play action. Here's Willis. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Caleb Douglas. The 2nd score that he has brought in this season. Gonzalez now for the extra point. Solid effort there as this one goes through. And that makes this a 10-point game.
The score, Dolphins 31, Chiefs 21. Gonzalez to kick off for Miami.
Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw Mahomes. He rolls to his right. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up. Throwing is Mahomes. Good pickup, but he's denied that 1st down. The stop comes at the 32-yard line. Offensive line fast.
Xavier Worthy. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. And he's going to get the 1st as he's brought down. A little bit muted for a double pass, but hey, did its job.
It's a gain of 3.
All set to go now from the 35. Back to throw Mahomes. Headed out right. Going back across his body here, left side. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
And he connects, so now one more kick from him. A field goal will tie us here in this fourth quarter.
31. Chiefs 28.
They knew what they had to do, Brock. They got the score and now need to pull off this onside kick. And the Dolphins get on that football. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. They've got first down here from the 36. Willis now. Thrown all the way to the end zone here. Looking end zone and incomplete. Oh, would have been a one-play touchdown drive if they connected. But they're going to need at least a second snap now.
Just not a real big fan of that one, Kate, right there. Both the play call, but ultimately the decision. And that falls on the quarterback and his brain. You got to know the situation, the time, the distance. I don't think that was worthy of taking that kind of shot, certainly into coverage.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. And that one's going to be incomplete. A deep look, unsuccessful. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here's Willis to the air. Finds his back. H.A. He winds up out of bounds with things not settled yet, so we've got a flag down. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on first and goal. H.A. does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. Well, you've taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. D coordinators love to dial it up.
Lining up on the doorstep. Second and goal from inside the 1. They're going to pass it here. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
He'll look to throw it. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. Malik Willis gets another here in the fourth. Gonzalez now for the extra point. And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in. So leave that score as is.
Gonzalez to kick off for Miami.
So after the missed extra point, he is still out there. He's going to put it back in play. Here's Smith on the return. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
Their own 45
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
To the air, Mahomes. Rolling left, buying some time. He can't pull this one in. That's incomplete. Second time he hasn't been able to bring in a catchable ball. Keep an eye on that. It's second down.
That incompletion right there, Kate, it does stop the clock, and it gives you a chance. A chance to get in that huddle, regroup, and make sure you just fire your best shots here down the stretch.
Second down, Mahomes. Buying some time right. He's going to keep it this time. Toward the sideline, and out of bounds he goes. Play gains about 12, and it's going to be first down Chiefs.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway. Oh.
Mahomes. Trying to push deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
That incompletion does one thing, Kate, gives everybody a chance to take a little breath really on both sides. And offensively in that huddle, I'm reminding my guys, play fast, but not in a hurry. Play fast, but never rushed.
On second down, here's Mahomes. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to get this one ahead for what looks to be about 20 yards, maybe even a little more, and that first down.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Chiefs.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Cut near the goal line. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. Butker to try the point after. Sent right down the middle and good. And they'll trail by less than a field goal now.
37, Chiefs 35.
So down inside the final minute, they're ready to try the onside kick. And the Dolphins were all over that kick. This game is over. And they're even going to find some bonus yards, Brock, after they brought in that football. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. 18, Pioneer. 79 Broncos. Mustang 19.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Brought in close to the 8. That should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. Point after upcoming, this for a 2-score lead to potentially clinch the win. And a likely game-winning kick is through. That should just about do it, Brock. We got a 2-score game now here late.
Chiefs 35.
Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away.
Gonzalez to kick off for Miami.
Here's Smith on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Pistol now for Mahomes. That's dropped underneath. Walker. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. Pass and catch got him 7. Let's see where they go now on 2nd and 3. Here's Mahomes now. He gets it again to Walker. He's going to be forced out there after a gain of about 14. And that's going to give the Chiefs a first down.
Always a fun race up here in the booth between quarterback and receiver to watch. Who sees it first, that opening? If a receiver wins it, that hand's going up in the air. He wants it. Quarterback wins it, passes out before he's even looking for it. And when they both recognize it, you get that. You get a first down.
He can't pull this one in, and that's incomplete. Second time he hasn't been able to bring in a catchable ball. Keep an eye on that. It's second down.
There's 28 seconds left.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout. That last catch picked up 4, so they're left with 3rd and 6. Now to throw. On target to Thornton. And out of bounds he goes, well short of that marker. That brings up 4th down.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
They've got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is 4th down. Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing is Willis. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
We've played 3 quarters here already, and those look like some fresh legs defensively, getting after the quarterback, forcing him out of the pocket, and forcing another incompletion.
7 seconds left. This might be our final play here. Now Willis looking to throw on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
This will be the final play of the game. Throw here, 3rd down. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. And it's picked up. They get it back. And the Dolphins make one of their best plays at the end, coming up with the interception on our final snap of the game. So it's fins up.